Hello family, this is Greg coming to you once again from FaithsMessenger.com. Today we're starting our series, The Characteristics of a Good Church. Characteristics of a Good Church. Now, while these topics that I'll be covering are not going to be done in any particular order, I would like to start with this topic. This topic to me is foundational. Without it, everything else is a farce, everything else comes to naught. And I want to start by asking you, what is the number one purpose of the church? The number one function, the number one duty of any ministry? And I'm sure I'll get a lot of different answers, but I'll give you the answer here at the beginning. The answer is to lead people to Christ, to convert people to Christ. That's foundational. That's the first step. Nothing else happens without that step. Everyone has to go through that door to accepting Christ. Now, if you, and this to me goes without saying, but I've realized that it has to be said. If you are contemplating a church or a ministry that does not offer Christ as Lord, does not offer salvation, does not minister to the spiritual need of the attendee in that way, I would encourage you to pray about that. I would encourage you to lend some serious thought to that, because without that element, you have to ask yourself and you have to ask the church, what's the purpose? Why are we here? What is the foundation of our gathering if it's not Christ? I always like to put myself in a position of the lost when I'm searching for a church. I put myself in a position, okay, if I don't know the Lord, I'm at the lowest of the low, I've stumbled into your building, I want to accept Jesus Christ. As I've heard about this man, I want to accept him into my heart, as I've heard. And so I sit there and I hear the songs, I hear the message. After the message, I hear, okay, we're going to invite the worship team up for one more song. And they sing the song. And the leader says, okay, well, thanks for coming. I'll see you next week. And the lost sit there. I personally would be dumbfounded. What do I do now? Where do I go? This is my last hope. This is my last effort. I don't understand what just happened here. It's sad but true, but these things happen in services all over the country, all over the world, weekly. The lost aren't being cared for. They aren't being ministered to. So if you're contemplating setting down roots in a church that does not at minimum offer salvation to those who are in attendance, assurance of salvation to those who have been saved and are now questioning, baptism in the Holy Spirit with the evidence of speaking in tongues, ministering through the gifts of the Spirit, which I'll get into in depth in a later video. I would seriously pray about that and question that, because like I said, without that one element, we have to ask ourselves, okay, why are we here? What's the purpose of our gathering? So, ministering to the needs of the people, particularly offering salvation to those who are lost. That's the first topic in this series. Again, the characteristics of a good church. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.